Hey, my name's Eric. I am a drummer here in the great state of Alaska.
Alaska can come too.
Today, I'm going to show you a little video about the Xvive PX System, portable 3-channel personal mixer for personal in-ear monitor headphone mixes for live and recording. Nice. Oh, and full disclosure, Xvive sent me this in exchange for this video. So, thanks, Xvive. Ooh, stickers, 1-year warranty, instructions, 3 XLR to TS or TS to XLR adapters. The mixer, input 1, 2, 3, then that's where your headphones plug in. It can be on battery power or PoE. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm assuming it's that right there. You have audio quality Ethernet cable. And then the actual, I don't know what you call this part. So it didn't come with the power source, so I'm gonna figure out, I'm assuming it's 12 volts, but I guess we need the instructions for it. It's actually 9 volt. So I'm gonna look for a 9 volt adapter because I don't like batteries. And this is pretty neat, inside where the battery goes. So you have channel 1, 2, and 3, which coincides with input 1, 2, and 3. And you can choose if you want it in your left and or right, each channel. So if you had your main mix going through input 1, you could have it in left and right, and you could put like your click on input 2, and you could have it in your left ear. And then you could have like, say, a talkback mic into input 3 in just your right ear. That's cool. Oh, and look at this. I should have got this. The hub, PXH hub. I'm gonna try this. You could have up to 5 people all on the same thing. Okay, we're gonna test this coming from the standpoint of a gigging drummer. While I do think its strength is to use the little 5-person hub, I do think that is its strong point. In the instructions, it gives a few examples how a drummer could use it as a click track, backing track, and kick drum. Cool. Or keyboardists can have all keyboard, bass, and guitar in another, backing tracks in a third. Yeah, makes sense. So you can use a power adapter like the ones that pedalboard power adapter. I say pedalboard because the center pole is negative, whereas a normal everyday 12 volt adapter, the center pole is positive. But for today's purpose, we are using batteries. Pow.
Okay. Are you saying pow?
Pay no attention to the gig rig stuff. This is stuff for the van. In case you didn't know, I'm doing a ultimate gig rig van build. The ultimate gig rig van build series. This is stuff for that. Actually, let's zoom in over here. I got my little mixer and I have it running out to a main speaker right there. And then I have like an aux send. What I'll do is I'll hook up a microphone. So here's my thought process. I'm a drummer, do a lot of freelance work, meaning I just fill in. Or we may be playing a lot of places where a mixer like that isn't out of the question. Or maybe like an 18 channel, but you only have 2 aux sends, which means you only have 2 possibilities for monitors. Normally what I would do is I would set up my drums, bass player would be right next to me, so I can hear his bass, right? And then I would plug my Xvive U45 basically into the out or the through channel of whatever the main speaker is. And that will give me basically everything the audience is hearing. Plus I still have the bass cab right next to me, so I can hear that just fine. And they usually have 1 or 2 monitors for like the whole band. Me running in-ears, this is where all your inputs come in. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna run channel 1 into the main throughs. Okay, you following me? I'm gonna run channel 2 into the aux send. This is gonna represent like me plugging channel 2 in, say, the 1 of 2 monitors that are on the front of the stage pointing at the band. And then number 3 will be left over, but you could even plug this into the output of a bass cab or your EAD10 or sample pad. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plug it into the sample pad. So we're gonna do that right now. Channel 1, main. Just gonna set this right here. Normally, like I said, I'd just plug my Xvive U45 transmitter into the back of a main like this on a stage. I'm gonna run a little XLR into channel 1. Now we're going into channel 2. I'm going to pretend this aux send is a monitor on the floor. I'm going to plug into that. And then number 3, I'm going to run back over to my trackpad. My cords are a mess. Okay, we got channel 3, plug that in. And we're going to plug that into the headphone side. And then I'm going to plug in a microphone. Check, check. Okay, so that is going through the main speaker. I'm going to pretend that this microphone is every instrument that's plugged into the mixer, because it's going out the main, it's going out through the aux send. Doesn't matter what's going into the mixer, it's what's coming out that we want to listen to in this thing. I hope that makes sense. Now we're going to take our handy dandy cable, Cat 16, or Cat 16, yeah, Cat 6 cable. Plug that in over here. And the reason I would hook this up to my sample pad like this is I want to be able to control the volume of this in my ears. So me personally, I would run it from the headphones out and then directly into the third channel of this. So let's plug this guy in. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, where's my in-ears? Let me find my in-ears. Okay, we're going to turn all these down. We're going to turn our master volume up. We're hot on the mains, which means I should turn this up and hear it in my ear, which I do. Now we're going to stick this. We're going to stick that in the monitor also. BRB. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, mains, check, check. Yep, got our main feed here. Yep, I can hear it just fine. We'll go to the monitor feed. Ooh, that sounds good too. And finally, let's get the sample pad going. Works. I like that. This could be any instrument. This could be a keyboard, a bass amp. This could be a guitar amp. That actually worked really well. I wish I would have been using this all summer, but I've had so much other stuff going on, I haven't had a chance to fully play with it.
That's what she said.
I don't think a talkback would work. Would a microphone work in this? Let's find out. So I'm gonna unplug the microphone and we're gonna plug it into channel 1 of this little mixer. See what happens. Beats are still going. Pause that. So I have this microphone plugged into channel 1. Check, 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 check. Crank the volume. Check, check. Kind of. Just a little tiny bit. So this is not strong enough to power a mic. It is a little bit. I wonder. So Xvive makes a phantom power supply for microphones. So you would run this microphone into that phantom power, P1 phantom power module. Then from the power module, you would go into the input. You can have a talkback microphone. So you could set up a microphone. They don't have to bring any extra equipment. You have everything. They walk over, talk into it. You have control over it right here. That's how I'm going to use this. Talkback microphone, in-ear mix, and then the third input would be like my sample pad. Probably not my EAD10 because I usually don't run drums in my ears. And of course you can get a shorter cord for it too, so you don't have to, have all this. Let's see, downsides to this. I would have to say downside is when you hang it on your belt, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. When in reality, you look down, it's 1, 2, 3. And I understand it's so when you look down, you can read it, but you can't read it because the things are in the way. But you could relabel. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the labels to input 1, 2, 3 and do the same thing on the other end. Downside 2, it needs batteries or a special power supply, which it did not come with. That is a negative because batteries suck. We already know that. If you have any interest in the PX System portable 3-channel personal mixer from Xvive, I'll have a link down in the description. Check out my video on the U45 Wireless In-Ear Transmitter and Receiver. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the link below. Check out all the other things that Xvive has to offer. They have a lot. If you want to see me use this thing in the real world, check out my vlog and check out my van build series. I'm building a van that can haul all this gear safely, and I have the ability to camp out of it. I think I have 2 episodes right now, third one coming real soon, so to speak. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.